What is up, guys? Nordside here. Welcome to my channel. Well, here we are in a Yawning portal, me and my little dragon. Before we start, I do want to say thanks to each and every one of you who supported me all this time in the previous modules. And I will say that I will try and deliver entire coverage of this really huge module. It's not like just content-wise. It's because it's a major change. It's a huge change, and a lot of controversy and hype and fear was, people are just afraid of change, and I understand that. I was freaked out the first time I entered the combat here, as I had a chance to test this on an Owlbear closed server, and I will try to share in this first video some first impressions, let's call it like that, but also to give you guys a serious heads up and try to save you some AD and nerfs. I'm kind of more all about information, and I'm gonna try to compact this into 20-25 minutes, hopefully. And what I will cover are we're gonna take a look at the stats, ability scores, powers, stuff like that. But most importantly, some of the enchants, changes, insignias, and companions. That being said, I'm gonna show you. This is a old GWF called Barbarian now, or Barbie. Yeah, I actually like that. And this is it. I'm gonna start telling you that, for example, if you look here, okay, about the obvious UI changes like this, and threat meter, and health bar here, and stuff like that. Not health bar, experience bar is here, but well, you'll see in the next videos. I'm just gonna try to focus here because it's a lot to take in, So as I said, ability scores. I'm gonna start with that. Before we start, this is a copy from a live server that I'm using currently. So most of the enchants are offensive-wise, defensive, like from the live server. Okay, Black Isis, demonic, stuff like that. So if you look at the ability scores, obviously it's gonna take a full reroll, and hopefully we'll get it, because ability scores are a little changed, and they're same for everybody now. Strength is giving stamina regen, physical damage boost, constitution, hit points, action point, dexterity, no more critical chance, but severity, critical hit is capped at 50, as you all know, like deflection. Movement speed is in dexterity now. Int, control bonus, magical damage boost, wisdom, control resist incoming healing, and charisma, no more combat advantage, but companion stat bonus and reach speed. Also, I have to say that all of this is still subject to a change. And I may say this a few times during the video, because if people who will be watching maybe this video, as the changes are going on a preview and transfer to live, until it's not on live server, it's still subject to a change. However, we can still show you guys how it looks like, yeah. So this is for example, just the ability score change. Pardon me. So obviously we're gonna have to probably reroll either to full strength or some combination, maybe with a critical severity. I don't know yet. Things are still unfolding, and there's a lot of testing to be done. So we will see. So also I want to say that if you have any requests about a particular thing in the next videos, and there will be many, just drop it in the comment section below, and I will try to deliver. Okay, guys? Yeah. Okay, so about the ratings. Ratings are stats that you are seeing. Don't mind them. Power, armor, and this is all messed up and not how it's supposed to be. Okay, so basically, if you go through the stats, power, you can see the description. What is changed is critical resist. It decreases the chance that your enemy will land a critical hit against you. Accuracy decreases your enemy's chance to deflect your attack, and awareness basically decreases your enemy damage when they're having combat advantage against us. Now, all these mobs and critters and whatnot, they have their base values that we need to counter, and with the simple math it can be calculated how many we need, but I'm not going to go into that now. Yeah. So this is just a short overview of the stats and the ability scores. Now, while we're here, we can check out the enchantments. I'm going to tell you straight up that all the enchantments now can be upgraded to rank 15, and the armor and weapon enchants can be upgraded to one higher level. Yeah. So I don't know, demonic enchantment. It gives a little bit more stats. Not a big deal. Still, I know that a lot of people who were afraid that black ices are gonna be removed. They're not. They're still here. And if you look at the black ice enchant, it gives a little bit more power, a little bit more crit, but no more recovery. But it is accuracy now, and I said what accuracy is. Upgrading from 14 to 15 requires a new mark of potency. I think it's 125k on the Wondrous Bazaar, again subject to a change. Yeah. So it's a 1% chance to rank 15. You're gonna need a Cold from 13 to 14, it's 2% chance. You can try. I don't have reservoirs now to show you anything. Not that I didn't prepare, it's just doesn't really matter. As I said, I'm not going to show you all the enchants. However, of course, just because I'm wearing Blood Theft here doesn't mean I will be using it, so mind that, okay? However, what is important is I want to show you that all weapon enchants now have base damage at the maximum level for 5% bonus damage. So if I remove the Fate Touch, I will show you. Flaming enchantment, your at will encounter daily powers deal 5% bonus damage. Same goes for lightning, but you can see on a transcendent level is 4.5, so it's gonna be 5 for every enchantment. Look, even Vorpal. Now, okay, some enchantments are changed. People will be making videos about it. Maybe I will if you want to. I can show you all the weapons. You can see the Fate Touch is changed. Basically, it's not siphoning anymore and converting damage to you, but you have 5% base damage, and your daily power decreased target damage dealt by 21%, and inflict minus 3000 reflection rating. It has a 10 seconds cooldown. So that's basically it. I can show you the new Assassin's enchantment. It's giving 360 critical strike, 360 accuracy, and 720 combat advantage. Would be optimally if it would get power on it, but it doesn't matter. That's Assassin enchantment, and this is actually tactical enchantment. It gives 1.2k awareness or combat advantage, subject to a change again. So all weapon enchantments are giving 5% flat damage, and all enchantments can be upgraded to rank 15 from 14. And you're gonna need a new mark and probably a cohort. Okay, that should be it for this page, and I'm gonna switch to powers. I did a reroll to show you that you can basically choose Vanguard or Blade Monster. Now, I'm not gonna go into both Paragon paths, but I'm gonna tell you that some powers have been swapped. Some, say Slam, you can use only as a Vanguard. Daring Shout is here also. Stuff like that. We will cover that in future videos, but let's choose a Blade Master for now, and I just want to show you how this is now simplified, and it doesn't really look appealing to me, honestly, either, but it is how it is. This will not be rectified in any way, in a sense rolled back, but we can only work to help to become better, with what we have. So you get basically a set of encounters. You can see at-will encounters, daily mechanic, class feature, feat, and general. Now, about the at-wills, we got a new at-will Brash Strike. It's on level 75. On level 77 is Grand Fisher. We had that as an encounter, and a daily Adamantine Strike, which is pretty cool, unlocks in 75. Also, these are the dailies we can use. We can't use Slam, and that's it. Vulnerable Strength is, of course, on another Paragon path. Class features, you can see we can use 7 and 8 extra on 75 level, and of course this is all the feats we get. There are 10 in total. Okay, I'm not gonna go through each and every one of them. Most of them is giving either encounter damage or melee damage, or it's reducing encounter cooldown or resetting the encounter cooldown, stuff like that, which I will cover in the next videos. On the level 80 we get Relentless, which is Relentless Battle Fury, and we're getting Offensive Recovery. Your at-will powers have 9% chance to restore the cooldown of an encounter power. So, as I said, it's all like cooldown of an encounter or higher damage of an encounter and or at-will. Not a lot of choices there. It's either. So regarding the general stuff, we got Master at Arms. At-will's power deals 10% more damage, generates 50% more determination, very cool. We got Devastating Critical switched here, increase your critical severity by 10, and Toughness, hit points 5. Marathon Runner run speed 3%, and of course Dragonborn gains 3% more damage and 1.5k crit. So these are the powers, so you guys can see firsthand how it looks like. You can choose 6, 5, and 5 feats, and that's it. You can mix them, but 5 is 9. That's it. And you will see what I mean in the next video. I can actually do some combat to show you. Also, I will not show you the new weapons and gear in this video. just saying, you know. Okay, the boons already shown in the developer blog are divided. Well, not divided. You have five tiers of boons: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and master boon to choose from one. Also, I won't be going into all the boons now. Most of them are giving power. First tier from 1 to 4, then some accuracy, either combat advantage, and if you go to the right more, you can see damage versus dinosaur, demonic mastery, damage versus demons, stuff like that. Gold gain, you know, there's a lot of stuff, but you know, we will see. It's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal, but it's also simplified, and you be the judge. Okay. Now, more importantly, I'm gonna switch now to the companion tab, and this is it. So hopefully you guys won't spend a lot of money on a new tiger, just buying it if you're starting now and stuff like that, because this tiger is not what he was, and what he is now on live. Um, Let me explain. Basically, the tiger, as you can see, this is the tiger instinct. You basically gain 1 enhancement power and 6 passive effects, 5, pardon me. So that's 2 offense powers, 2 defense powers, and 1 utility power. Now I have a lot of companions, so I have a lot of these enhancements, so to say. I will not go through each and every one of them, but you can see there's a lot of stuff to choose, and I choose redemption because there's a lot of people are saying we can't heal anymore. There's just this one is healing. Chance on a hit to heal you and your companion for something or whenever you do damage. So it can be like that, like a healing power or critical hit, extra damage, or a poison damage, stuff like that. Um, Increasing defense, increasing, reducing enemies' awareness, a bunch of stuff really. And all the companions are now going into companion rooster, which is totally cool. It's like a stable. They're divided like fighters, creatures, invokers, and mystical and beasts. Okay, so if we hover over here, the total bolster value affects the attack and power of your summoned companion if it is of the same type. So the total value is the sum of the 5 highest companions that you have of that type. Okay, it should be around 10. I have 11. This is probably bugged. So all the companions are going here, and you can only use bonding runestones now. Only bondings. They also go to 15. Power is stripped from the bondings, so you see there is no stats on the bondings, so you can scratch that. Okay, you can only equip companion gear on the pet. Okay, you cannot equip rings and necklaces from masterwork, from what we're using now on live. Also, you can only put runestones, which mean empowered. This is a new runestone, Recondite runestone. It gives awareness or accuracy. I'm using all empowered. You can see it's giving 660 power only, subject to change again. And you can only use, so what you're using now on a pet, you can scratch that. Enchant twice, and if it's not for the pet. Let me show you what I mean. So this is all companion gear. You can see you cannot slot anything else if it's not for the companion. Now, as I said, this is an enhancement. Enhancements, if you have access to the preview, I would strongly advise you to go into collections and check all the companions, and then just hover over and see what the effects are. Don't wait until people figure it out what's good and what's not. It's going to be really expensive. It could be really expensive, yeah. These are the passive effects. Now I put the tiger instinct on purpose. This is the equip power of a tiger. Your run speed is increased by 20% and your power by 6,000 10 seconds when you enter combat. Pretty measly. Granted, you can choose from, depending how many pets you have, you can choose other stuff. I'm not going to go through all of them. You're getting accuracy, critical strike, 10% chance on encounter to you, to do some 45% weapon damage over time, poison damage, stuff like that, hit points. Also, you can use let me just digress here. You can use a augment also. Let me see what I got here to show you. Okay, the pro is an augment. Okay, so same stuff stays. Effect stays of Archons, for example. Let's say Fire Archon. 5% chance on a twill used to increase your combat advantage by 2000, 10 seconds when attacking targets with less 50% health. And it has a 10-second cooldown. So, you know, the additional Archons are increasing the bonus, but only by 5000 up to 1000, but it's not like it is on live anymore. You can pause the video and read the description. I don't know, your Imbo Discipline, for example, increases deflect chance for 4% whenever you take damage. Your power is increased by 2000 and deflect minus 2000. Lion, for example, is pretty cool. 50% chance on companion power used to apply a stack of Lion Presence. Grants 10% additional damage as radiant damage to you. That's pretty cool, you know. Let's see what else I have. I mean, I had to copy a ton of companions to test them out, to see the bonuses, stuff like that, you know. I can tell you these are some that are, for example, look at this Icy Galabdur. Increases damage resistance up to 4% based on the percentage of damage you have taken. It's like a mini negation, you know. But he's only green. I think it should give more when I upgrade it to legendary. So these are the companion changes. Remember, bondings can Eldridges. I will show you where you can exchange them. Assumably that on preview will be that exchange vendor. Only bondings can go on the pet now. You can use an augment, and you cannot use the enchantments anymore, like Radiant, Brutal, whatever, but only runestones. Okay, that's very important. So that's about it for this. We're gonna hop to mounts. Mount powers are changed regarding if we had 4K recovery on the tester, now it's accuracy. And combat powers are the same. Granted, I don't have a lot. I mean, this is all I got, but it's pretty much the same, you know. But more importantly, these are the new insignias. Okay, all insignias can now be upgraded to legendary level, and to upgrade the insignias, you're gonna need the matching insignias, 1 epic, 4 blue, and 8 greens. Okay, and I'm gonna show you. I'm going to actually show you. I'm gonna go out of here. I'm not gonna do anything in the Yawning portal at this point, and we're gonna wrap this video up. So I'm gonna show you where you can exchange these insignias. So while we're going there, I'm gonna tell you just keep Vigor and Leeching insignias for now, because you can exchange them for matching either epic, rare, or green insignias. Okay, let me show you what I mean. We're just gonna have to drive there, and I'm really slow here. Now, as I said, I won't cover a ton of stuff in this video, but it is a little heads up for everybody. I hope it will help. Okay, this is the Antiquity Scholar. It's next to Reward Claim Agent. If you go here and go to the store, you go to Eldritch page, for example, you can exchange corresponding Eldritch runestone for a bonding runestone, you see? Same goes for the Tranquil enchantments. You will get enchantment choice pack. The enchantment will be bound, I think. About the insignias, you can see down here, Leeching insignias, any type, and Vigor, okay, can be exchanged if we have one any Vigor insignia, epic, we can exchange for this choice pack. Same goes for the rare and uncommon, okay? Now, as I said, I'm going to show you in the inventory, okay? As I said, if you want to upgrade the insignia, say we want to upgrade this Crescent one, look at this, you need one corresponding. If you want to upgrade the Crescent insignia skill, you need one more epic, 4 blue, and 8 green insignia. So with the box we just got, I would usually just open it and get the insignia. I mean, look, you just choose. So say, let's say, I don't know, let's see this Dominance one. Alright, we can upgrade this. This chance is not going to be this, and you won't be able to upgrade with the words, so you see, 1 Regal of Dominance, 4 epic ones, and 8 uncommon ones, upgrade, and there we go. And they have double the stats than the epic ones, subject to a change again, very important. Now, to do the math real quick, assuming you're using all slots 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, it means I'm gonna need 15 epic insignias, 60 rare insignias, and I'm gonna need what, 15 times 8. That's a lot of insignias, you know. I mean, and there are some new insignia bonuses, but I won't be going through that. And some bonuses are a little bit different. I'm gonna just quickly do this to show you, but I will cover this as the time goes by. And I'm gonna wrap this video up now. I hope this will help you guys. A lot of changes, a lot of noise. Granted, I'm indifferent. I'm just playing for fun and enjoying the game, making these videos, and you know. So don't mind me. I know a lot of people are upset, and our builds are wasted, and hopefully they will add some new exchange agents and stuff like that, you know. But for now, this is it. This was Northside, and I hope this will help. So, you know, get some stuff from the auction house for the insignias at least, and do some research on the pets. As I said, very important. This is totally changed. And I will see you soon, guys. I will probably upload that video in the next 10 or 12 hours. Sorry, guys, I'm really tired. And I will see you then, okay, guys? So any requests in the comment section and I will try to deliver. Anyway, I'll see you soon, guys. Bye-bye.